Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. Here are the stories that we're following today, June 28, 2013. From the Caribbean, Antigua court upholds manslaughter conviction against Guyanese. Grenada's health minister attends meeting in Argentina. Guyanese appointed Bahamas Supreme Court judge. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
The music! It's week 2 of our used car blowout month, and this week it's guaranteed credit approval. If we can't show you how to get approved, that car is on us. Log on now. Greco Auto.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin, and this segment is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. In Antigua, a high court 10-year sentence on Stephen Greaves, a Guyanese national who was charged with murder but convicted under a lesser count of manslaughter, was upheld on Tuesday in the Eastern Caribbean Court of Appeal. Greaves allegedly stabbed his stepfather, Kenneth Hewitt, to death following an abusive altercation involving his mother and the deceased. Greaves' mother, Donna Hewitt, was jointly charged, but early in the trial, the prosecution withdrew the charges against her. According to his attorney, John Fuller, there were a few aggravating factors in the matter, and the stepfather was very abusive and a terror. Fuller added that Greaves was remanded from September 15, 2006 to November 27, 2007, and that period was not recognized by the court. Director of Public Prosecutions Anthony Armstrong objected Fuller and said that the aggravating factors outweigh the mitigating factors, citing the violence of the incident and the using of a knife. The DPP said Greaves did not plead guilty and was not entitled to a 1/3 discount. As Grenada prepares to launch its renewed primary health care program on July 16th, the country's health and social security minister is leaving no stone unturned in pursuit of improved health services delivery. Dr. Clarice Modeste Kerwin on Monday left Grenada for Buenos Aires, Argentina, for a special 2-day meeting with officials from the Argentine Health and Foreign Affairs Ministries and the Pan American Health Organization. The June 26th and 27th meeting is expected to draw representation from the Caribbean community, the executive director of the Caribbean Public Health Agency, and the director of the Pan American Health Organization, Dr. Carissa Etienne, with the aim of exchanging experience and needs that can translate mutual aid commitments in the framework of a triangular cooperation. However, with the re-energized program launch set for July 16, Dr. Modeste is confident that Grenada can benefit from Argentina has an ongoing program. Minister Modeste Kerwin is due to return on the weekend of the 20th of June. In the Bahamas, the daughter of distinguished Guyanese jurist Edward Luku has been appointed a judge of the Bahamas Supreme Court. The Bahamas Weekly reported that Deputy Chief Magistrate Carolita Luku Bethel and Chief Magistrate Roger Gomez have been appointed justices of the Supreme Court. Justice Gomez was called to the Bahamas Bar in 1978 and practiced law in private chambers until 1989 when he joined the magistracy. He served as a stipendiary and circuit magistrate until 2004 when he was appointed the Chief Magistrate. Justice Bethel was called to the Guyanese Bar in 1980. She came to the Bahamas in 1985 and has served as the Assistant Registrar of the Supreme Court. She was appointed as stipendiary and circuit magistrate in 1988 and Deputy Chief Magistrate in 2005. Chief Justice Barnett said, and I quote, "The elevation of Justices Gomez and Bethel to the Supreme Court from the Magistrate Court is not without precedent. A number of justices have previously been appointed to the Supreme Court from the Magistrate Court, including Justices Maxwell Thompson, Joseph Alfred, John Isaacs, Vera Watkins, and Cheryl Albury. The Chief Justice said that Justice Gomez will be assigned to the Family Division of the Supreme Court and will be asked to coordinate efforts at the development of a separate family court. Justice Bethel will be assigned to the Criminal Division and preside over a sixth court in the New Providence to deal with criminal matters. Guyanese traveling with large sums of U.S. dollars declared before departure are being fined in Trinidad and Tobago, a concern that Foreign Minister Carolyn Rodriguez Burkett plans to again raise with her counterpart. Addressing the House's Foreign Relations Committee, she said that although Guyanese would have declared $10,000 U.S. in keeping with local laws, they are being fined by Trinidad and Tobago authorities because the legal limit there is $5,000 U.S. She plans to raise the issue again with Dukaran on the margins of next month's summit of Caribbean community leaders. In addition to writing Trinidad and Tobago's Foreign Minister Winston Dukaran, the Guyanese Foreign Minister said she has already raised the issue with CARICOM Secretary General Ambassador Erwin LaRocque. The Guyanese Foreign Minister said her country's nationals who are transiting Trinidad and Tobago to the United States and other countries should not be punished for carrying more than $5,000 U.S. She explained that the practice of prosecuting Guyanese with more than $5,000 U.S. appeared more frequent than when they change airlines because passengers are required to complete a Trinidad and Tobago customs form. It's when you go through customs you have this problem, Rodriguez Burkett added. Chairman of Foreign Relations Committee, Bibi Shadek, suggested that the issue appeared to be a legal one that should be sent to the Caribbean Court of Justice. They should ask for some kind of interpretation by the CCJ, for instance, because this thing here has far-ranging implications, said Shadek, a practicing lawyer. Reports this morning state that there is a fire on Piccadilly Street in Port of Spain. Fire officials are said to be on the scene. Police are in Port of Spain attempting to divert motorists and pedestrians to other streets. The incident is said to be contributing to the already busy traffic congestion in the city. There are no reports of injury at this time. Details of the extent of the blaze are not yet available. Newly elected president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, will be visiting Trinidad and Tobago. The government on Thursday announced Maduro, CARICOM heads of state, and the leaders of several other countries will visit the country as TNT hosts the 34th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM. The announcement was made by Acting Communications Minister Anil Roberts at today's post-cabinet press conference at the office of the Prime Minister, Port of Spain. Beginning on Wednesday, July 3rd, the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, will be host to 14 heads of government of CARICOM member states, 5 heads of the associate members, and 3 special guests, namely the presidents of the Dominican Republic, Equatorial Guinea, and Venezuela. They would also be joined by the heads of regional and international organizations. As a result of the decision taken at the 32nd regular meeting of heads in St. Kitts and Nevis in July 2011, Trinidad and Tobago will be hosting the 34th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM, which coincides with the 40th anniversary of the signing of the Treaty of Chaguaramas. The then heads of government of the independent Commonwealth Caribbean countries signed the treaty on July 4, 1973 at the Chaguaramas Convention Center. The Heads of Government Conference ends on Saturday, July 6th. Their special guest on the final day will be His Excellency Nicolas Maduro, President of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. President Maduro's visit is important in the context of the region's relations with Venezuela, an important player in hemispheric affairs. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
Mom let you take your car out.
This is awesome.
It's time to grow up.
You're crazy.
Little wildflower.
Go faster. Stop.
It'll all be alright.
I raised my son to be careful.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom.
But just to be safe,
So don't you worry.
I got a Subaru.
Love
It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or colemansubaru.com.